everyone, it's me, Simply Smiling. So I wanted to come on today and share a few things that I picked up from the grocery store this morning. These are things that I normally eat, but I was out of them, so I had to do like a quick haul. And I want to share those with you. A lot of these things I'll be using in some recipes today that I'll do as I stockpile for the weeks to come for me as far as my eating. So let's go. And I hope you can enjoy some of these things as well because I love them. It's a staple for me. My steel cut oats, I have to have these. I like this brand. It's the Bob's Red Meal. These have a great crunch and a great consistency to the bite when you eat these after they're cooked. They have to fully cook, so they're not like instant oatmeal that you may be enjoying. I love these. If I have the rolled oats, he also has a rolled oat that I like to eat as well. But I love the steel cut oats. On my steel cut oats, I would add coconut palm sugar. This is the best sugar. It's not like white refined processed sugar. This is straight from the coconut palm, the palm of the coconut. The only difference is this sugar is brown in color. You know, so it takes some getting used to if you're not used to brown sugar on your foods. But it's brown in color, but it's sweet. It tastes just as good as refined processed white sugar. So I love this on top of my oatmeal. If I don't use this on my steel cuts, I'll just use maybe some diced strawberries, blueberries, raspberry, boysenberries. I'm a berry woman. I love all berries. And a lot of times I'll just slice that and put it on top of my oatmeal. I also slice bananas as well. But if not, I have the steel cut oats with coconut palm sugar. Excuse me. Everyone enjoys olive oil. Gotta have it. And you know what? We use olive oil for everything. So this is my olive oil. I love this organic extra virgin brand that I buy from the store. I had a little bit left, but I decided to just get some more so I don't have to go back out. And then there are my go-to snacks that I often share. The Nature Garden snacks I have here. They're individually packed. So the portion control is there for you. You just have to point it, track it, and make it happen. So these are the berry nuts. This one here has a lot of berries in it. And they're in individual packs, like I said. This one here is the Omega-3 Deluxe Mix, which has a lot of nuts in it, like your pecans and your walnuts are in here with cranberries and maybe raisins. And slithers of coconut are in here in your Omega-3 one. And this one is your high energy one. It has a lot of nuts for energy, and this one along with some cranberries and raisins and some sunflower seeds. I love sunflower seeds. I'm sure you remember me saying that. I love to get the roasted, no salt one. These are so good. You just have to portion these and be careful. It's like once you eat them, it's hard to stop. So I have to be really, 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 really careful when eating my sunflower seeds. I try to portion these off in snack bags just to be on the safe side. But these are contagious and delicious. So enjoy you some sunflower seeds. Also, I season with Himalayan pink salt. I love the pink salt. I did a study, peer-reviewed research on pink salt, and it says that it's better than table salt that has been stripped of this color. It wasn't naturally white, but the pink is keeping its natural color of the pink Himalaya salt from the Himalayas. Because it's not as processed as white salt, it gives you much more minerals in the pink salt. So it's better for you. And I know you've heard the phrase a pinch of salt here and a pinch of salt there. This truly needs only a pinch. You can truly taste the salt in this. So don't over salt with the Himalayan pink salt if you decide to use this salt. But I love it. Takes a little bit. I actually had some of that, but I like to stay stocked on that as well. I don't do dairy, so I buy the non-dairy almond milk, which is this milk here. The Silk brand. I try to find something that does not have the soy in it. Soy is okay with me. It doesn't give me any side effects, but I like to limit certain things, and soy is one of them for a lot of reasons. But I like to drink the almond milk. I'll be making some ice cream today with this, and I'll share that recipe with you as well. Okay, and then there's also my packaged soup, which I've shown you this before. It's the pasta lasagna vegetarian soup. It's very good. You just cook this, let it cook in the slow pot, the Instant Pot, the crock pot, whatever kind of pot on top of the stove, does not matter. And this is good soup. I actually have some of that still in the freezer, but I decided to get some when I saw it. I love using coconut oil. I bought a small container, hint the large container that I have, but these were on sale, so I got 2 of the small containers as well. I love using coconut oil. It's better for you than the vegetable oil or that has animal fat in it, or the canola oil and some of the other ones on the shelf. But I love using the coconut oil. And again, too, these are my preferences. I'm not advertising for any of these companies. These are just some of the things that I love, some of the things that I have to have, some of the things that I love and enjoy eating. So you don't have to follow the way I eat. I'm just sharing with you some of the things that I enjoy eating, because my husband does not follow the way I eat, so it's a personal preference for all. I always keep lime and lemon juice in the house. I'll be using some of these today too, and maybe the lime and the lemon juice when I make my ice cream today that I'll be sharing with the almond milk. So I hope you look forward to that. But I love lime juice. A lot of times I have warm lemon water throughout the day. First thing in the morning, just to clear my throat, to get me motivated, to get my throat up and ready for all this talking that I love to do. So I love lemon and lime juice. I keep that handy as well. Nothing like fruit. I got some oranges and bananas. We'll put those over there. I love dates. These are the wild and raw organic dates. I love cooking with dates. They give me that sweet, that little sweet feeling, that unction that I desire when I want something sweet. They're just as sweet as a candy bar, but much more healthier, of course, than chocolate. But I love eating dates. I put the dates in recipes as well. And I also eat them as is. And I try to always get the pitted one so that I can just eat it without having to spew out the inside. I also love raisins. This is another sweet craving thing for me. This takes care of the sweet crave for me. I try to portion control my raisins as much as possible and eat these. I don't eat these out of the bag because truly and honestly, I probably can eat a whole half of a bag at one setting. And I don't want to do that. So I love raisins as well for my sweet treats. I use real organic maple syrup. I know there are a lot of sugar-free brands of syrup. There are a lot of low sugar, no sugar, forget the sugar, whatever. I don't believe anything's free. Everything comes with a cost, either before you get it, when you get it, or at the end of the time that you spend eating it. Free, if it says sugar-free, I believe they put something in it to give it a sugar taste. I've tasted some sugar-free things and it tastes just as sweet and just as good as the regular item that has the actual sugar in it. So be careful of eating sugar-free products. Know that a chemical has been put in there to replace the sugar that they claim they took out. So I just go ahead and get the regular of a whole lot of different foods other than dairy. Dairy just upsets my stomach. So I do an alternative with the dairy. But everything else, I try to get in an organic brand, such as this. This is organic. And I try to not get sugar-free. Okay, sugar-free, like I said, something's in there, so it's not sugar-free. Sugar means sweet. There's something in it that's sweetening it, so it's sweet. And if you look up a lot of the stuff on the label, a lot of times it's a processed chemical that has been processed in a plant, either high fructose corn syrup or something else. Usually when I see those items, that's the first thing on my label. I know that that's the most of what's in it. Your label is listed by everything that's in it according to the quantity that's in the product. So if your first item says high fructose corn syrup, you may want to disregard that item altogether. It's a sugar sweetener. A lot of times those can cause headaches. For me, they did. I'm speaking from a personal point of view. Headaches, sleepless nights, just sitting up and just thinking about nothing, hard to fall asleep, and just hard to function throughout the day as a whole. So I had to let go of the sugar-free, thinking that I was really doing something for me when I really was not doing anything good. So I love regular maple syrup, okay? Organic. If you can't get organic, that's fine, but I don't always buy organic. I just so happen to have it now, but I don't search out the shelves for organic. If you do, that's fine, but I have to have the natural product of whatever it is. I love extra firm tofu. I love tofu, and I love it extra firm because once I press this out, I'm going to cook this today. I believe I do this today too. I do a tofu stir fry. That's a lo mein. I may do that today and share. If I have green beans, I may share that one. But I like to buy the extra firm. It is liquidy, so before I cook this, I'll press it out and put it in a cheesecloth, or wrap it in paper towels if you don't have a cheesecloth, and put it in the refrigerator before you need it for like 3 hours, just to get rid of the liquid, some of the liquid, so that the tofu will do exactly what you need it to do. When you dice it up, it won't mush up, the water will be out of it. So I love tofu. So that's my grocery haul for today. I did buy bottles of water, but you know what water looks like, so I won't be sharing any water. Enjoy your day. Look forward to sharing some of these recipes that I'm going to do today. And I'm happy to be back from vacation. I missed you guys, and let's get cooking. See you later. Bye.